It looks like the Black King is relatively safe here until International Master Ryo Chen blows him open with knight takes e6, and Ryo claims this combination coming up is the best one he's ever played. Ryo is playing in the Chess Kid Youth Championship under 16 division coming up June 7th through 8th. We asked him for his best game, and here it is. Now, after knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, the king's in check. Now, the king slides sideways, and Ryo realizes that black's back rank is weak. So, probably the most impressive move of the combination, queen takes rook. It may not be objectively best, but black has to play perfectly just to survive. And by the way, black is Grandmaster Andy Woodward, who's also playing in the same championships. We've got two players from the same event. And after rook takes, this rook is trying to guard the back rank and also trying to guard the bishop. That makes the rook overworked, and Ryo pounces with the rook, takes bishop. Obviously, if you take here, you get yourself checkmated, and the video is going to end a little bit early. Okay, you can put your queen in the way, but once I take her, it is game over. So, Andy is a grandmaster and does not fall for that, and amazingly plays the only defense. The rook has to run away, but where? There's only one square. That square is f8. Want to know why? Yeah, I did too. Amazingly, if you pick any other square, let's say b8 to team up with the queen, then we have rook on d to d7, and even if you try to counterattack with b3, then I'll take this pawn. Your king runs away. I'll play f7, intentionally disconnecting my rooks. And then when you take, I can promote to queen with a discovered check, leading to checkmate once you put a couple of pieces in the way. So, Andy's move, rook to f8, simply blocks that pawn. He moves rook to f8, blocking that idea. The pawn gets to f7, but it cannot get to f8. Rook f8 was the only defensive move. After bishop to c5, threatening the rook. Now if the rook moves, similar ideas happen. So again, Andy finds the only defense. It's funny, even though Ryo said this was his best tactic. Actually, Andy's defensive skills are on display. Now, the rook's teamed up on the d file, and again, knight takes f6 was the only defensive move found. Rook goes back to d2, and again, black has to give away the queen to survive. But after rook takes, what does black do? The knight's in danger, the rook's in danger, but black has this saving move, knight to e4, forking the two pieces, the only move that saves the day. Unbelievably, black found 5 perfect moves, and it was only good enough to survive. After bishop takes, knight takes, the players agreed to a draw eventually. So there you go. Ryo's best tactic ever, but also full credit to Andy for his best defense ever, perhaps. Catch them both. Chess Kid Youth Championship coming up June 7th and 8th.